1071. We're rocking for the hungry. Yes, we are on this kind of rainy Friday after, at least it's Friday, and we're rocking for the hungry. That's a good thing. Um, Here we are with Melaina Bukowski. She is the community giving coordinator at Zingermans Community of Businesses. Hi.
Hi, how are
It's
you?
good to see
Great to
ya.
see you. Great to be here. I always love coming out.
You're,
Freezing for a reason.
yes, freezing for a
I
reason. It's
never.
not too bad today.
It's not too bad today. I never dress appropriately for this every year. I swear, and I'm always like, okay, this was too light of layers. I did it again.
You
Here we are.
got your blue skirt on
I
and your
yeah.
blue
Oh,
eyeshadow.
oh, I didn't even realize I coordinated that, but thank you for
Yes, you're
noticing.
all set. All right. Well, let's talk. Let's
Yeah.
talk about um man, Zingerman's has been involved. Zingerman's created this.
Yeah, yep. So 35 years ago, around Thanksgiving, staff at Zingermans were wanting to give back to the community, and so Food Gatherers was sort of born from that, and then launched into its own independent thing, and just got far bigger than we could have ever imagined. And it's a really great organization to watch grow.
Right. And what is your job involved?
Yeah, so my job as a community giving coordinator at Zingermans, I get to work with all of the nonprofits that we partner with. So I work on our community giving initiatives and how we give back to the community, what kind of support we give. It's really incredible. I get to work with probably about 300-400 organizations locally, and yeah, find ways to support them. And
how do you do that?
It's a lot of work. I'm a department of one too, so I'm hustling all the time.
Yeah, 300 or 400.
Yep, annually. Yeah. So, yeah, but it's a really great, it's a rewarding job. I'm always happy. And I say it all the time that the fact that my job exists at Zingerman's, I think speaks volumes of the organization as a whole, that they want to give that much and they really want to participate in the community that we're within. So it's really cool.
I was thinking before we started talking, why is fighting hunger so important to Zingerman's? But that's why they started it.
Yeah. I mean, we're mostly food businesses, so it makes sense. We like making sure that people get nutritious meals and get to enjoy that sense of community that eating and enjoying a good meal provides, and especially during the holiday season, it's so important.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, do the trucks show up at Zingerman's too?
Yeah. So yeah, we find all different ways to give back or redistribute food. So our bakehouse at the end of the night, there's all kinds of organizations that come and get the bread that hits the day old timeline, and it's still plenty delicious and amazing. So yeah, we get to redistribute that throughout the community
and
all kinds of good things.
You were telling me about the store. Do you want to talk about the store?
So Zingerman's Mail Order will be having a fundraiser sale. So our Zingerman's Mail Order Warehouse Shop is this tiny little shop.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so people are all over the world.
Yes. Yeah.
That want those brownies.
Yes.
And want all kinds of stuff from Zingerman's.
Yeah, and that's the great
and
thing
this is
about
the store
Zingerman's
that sends the stuff out.
Yep. So Zingermans.com is where you can shop for all different Zingerman's products and some of our favorite things from around the world. And so yeah, out of that huge warehouse, which is quite an operation this time of year, we hire hundreds of people. We're actually still hiring, I think, over at for the seasonal help there.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's an awesome gig. You get lots of great food. So then, yeah, the warehouse shop, there's like this little tiny kind of shop set up there nowadays, and it's got all kinds of great deals, really good for holiday shopping. And on next Friday, the 8th, all of the proceeds from sales in that in-person shop will be donated to Food Gatherers.
Wow.
So we'll be open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., which is our daily hours there. And yeah, everything. So every penny will go to Food Gatherers.
Let's talk about where that is.
Yeah, it's at 710 Phoenix Drive in Ann Arbor. So just south of town. Pretty easy to get to, but yeah, just back in a warehouse complex. It doesn't seem like much back there until you're back there and find that little hidden gem. So
a lot of people don't even know where that is.
I know, and I love kind of telling people about it, because then you feel like you're in the know. You're like, okay, I know this spot,
where the Zingerman's warehouse
I can get the best Zingerman's deals in town, and yeah, it's really good.
That's so cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, so I was telling you earlier, I was looking at the fact that Food Gatherers did 6.5 million meals distributed this last year, and I am a math nerd, so I was trying to make sense of that as a number, and so I was trying to figure out how many meals or how many days it would take uh, just one person to eat all of that. And so I was thinking about it. It's about 6,000 years that it would take an individual to eat that. If you're eating like 3 meals a day, 6,000 years. It seems unfathomable to me, but it's so impressive. And yeah, just speaks volumes to Food Gatherers and the operation that they've created.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
really,
And Eileen and everybody, you
oh, I
know,
love Eileen.
throughout
She's great.
this whole week, I interview so many
Hmm.
people with food gatherers, and they're
Hmm.
so focused and they're so motivated with their job,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they love their job.
It's so important. I mean, it is. The reality is that it's sad that it's needed, but it is so needed, and it's become, even more necessary in the last few years in particular. So, especially like I said, reflecting around the holiday time, the privileges that some of us have, and making sure that we know that our neighbors are getting to have, great meals too in the holiday season is really, really, important
Yeah,
to think about. So
and it stays right here in
yeah,
Washtenaw County.
absolutely.
All right, Melania Bukowski, the
Hmm.
community giving coordinator at Zingermans Community of Businesses. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having
Thank
me,
you
and
for
thanks for
coming out
everything you
today
do.
in the
Yeah,
rain. We really
my
appreciate it.
pleasure.
All right, we are rocking for the hungry on Ann Arbor's 1071. Here's Joe P's latest Don't Want to Love You on Ann Arbor's 1071.